Sam Bell here. I'm here at 42 Gear Street 2, and I'm here with Karl Goden. Most of you, probably all of you, know who he is, and it's a massive honour to have you on my channel.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's been awesome last few days. It's been overwhelming.
It has. It's been amazing. The thing, when we go back to our own studios compared to this, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. Henning letting us use all of his switching and his this rack of amps we have here. And today I want to talk about the Wampler Plexi Drive Mini. It's a Plexi style drive, but just small. It's based upon its larger brother, which is the Plexi Drive Deluxe. Bigger, it's got a boost in it and all that kind of stuff, as you can see here on the right. And we're going to test it out against a real Plexi, and we're going to try it through some different amps. So basically, if you've got like a clean amp, can you make it sound like a Plexi, and also can it actually sound like the real thing? And that's the huge thing here. We've got the options to do that. But before we start, I just wanted to, Karl is here. Can you talk about, for those maybe people who have been living underneath a rock?
You probably have it.
What's your thing, man? What's your thing?
My thing is, you probably will see maybe 100 riffs. I've done 100 riffs on guitar. I've done 100 riffs on ukulele. I've done 100 riffs on banjo. I think I've been asked to do 100 riffs on the violin. But that's what kind of made my channel to what it is, to be honest. Got known for doing the riff thing, top 10 riffs. And but originally I started on Guns N' Roses, as you've seen. Yeah. I did a video with the awesome Ross Campbell, who's an absolute legend. And a beast of a player. Like Sam, he's incredible. But yeah, a big Guns N' Roses fan. Started that off just covering the whole of Appetite for Destruction. Wow. Went on to Use Your Illusion. Then decided I wanted to branch out. As you get your like bands you love from when you're younger, you kind of like evolve, don't you? As you get older, you kind of get into your blues stuff, get into your jazz. You're like, oh, there's other styles of music that's not classic rock.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what my channel's about. The riffs. I do a lot of covers and things. Do reviews. It's a bit of everything, to be honest. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. All in my shed.
Nice.
Golden Studios.
So with all the classic rock stuff that you do and all the Guns N' Roses and the history of that, the Plexi sound.
Always on it, isn't it?
It's there, and it's important, and it's such a... You know, I never actually had a chance to play for a proper Plexi until recently.
I haven't, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, maybe. So we've got the Plexi Drive Mini here, and I've got a setting which I think is going to be close to what the actual Plexi amp sounds like. So what we should do is start with the actual Plexi amp, I think, and just play some open G chords and stuff like that, and then we'll hear how it sounds. And then we're going to A/B that with some clean amps and see how it sounds. So here we go. This is the Plexi, and we've got a bridge pick. By the way, this is a Friedman Vintage S.
We're both on the Vintage S's, aren't we?
It looks amazing, and they feel like a real playing guitar. I realise I've talked for a long time and not played yet, so let me just give a G chord. To me, it really responds to pick attack. Yeah. There's no kind of compression in there. It's not like you just touch it and it gives you drive. Like my volume's all the way up and that's cranked. And if I'm... And then when you... It's there. The tone is there. Karl, just have a go. It's really...
Get some dynamics with that.
Yeah,
that's the stuff.
That's the legendary tone people talk about. What we're going to do, so we've got that in our ears now. We're now going to switch to, I reckon we're going to go to like a Fender style clean, I think, first of all, because I think
let's do it.
Most backline probably get a Fender Twin or something like that, and you have your pedal board, but you need a Plexi sound. So this is a kind of Fender clean. I'm going to go to the neck pickup for a bit more. So kind of spanky, a bit sparkly. You want to give it a demo now? Yeah, here we go. Let's actually hear the Wampler Mini Plexi. So, whoops, bridge pickup. I'm just going to quickly A/B that again. So back to the actual Plexi sound. What we have to remember here is where when we go back to our Fender style clean amp, that is it's a 1x12, one speaker. I'm not sure if it's a 12-inch or 10-inch speaker, but you're going to get a brighter sound as well, and the style of tubes in there. But Karl, have a go with that. Just. Nice.
Sounds nice, isn't it?
Does it respond to you the same way though?
It does. It does feel like when you are picking lighter, you're getting dynamics rather than having. I probably would usually play a lot with my switches and things. I don't think you need to, do you? Really, you're playing the dynamics are there.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the bass switch actually. See if there's any difference there with the Fender style amp. Makes a big difference in the low end there. For that style amp gives you the balls you need. So let's have a look at another amp that he's got here. I've got a list of amps to try this with. Let's have a look at an AC
Henning list.
Henning list, yeah. Well, he came in and he's like, these are the amps you need to demonstrate.
Or you die.
And this is like an AC30 style amp.
Nice.
It's actually the Morgan AC20 Deluxe, but there's another really common backline amp, one of the classics.
Yeah.
And without a drive, it's a bit more rounded in the mids than the sort of Fender sound. And on your guitar. Some nice chords there.
Yeah,
jazz
chords, my only jazz chords I know.
Ooh,
Sparsy.
Nice. Now do that with this. Yeah. You know what though? Those chords are vastly, the dense harmony there. You got those different intervals in there, and it was.
I don't know what to do with them, but I know how to play I'm good at the chords, but
yeah,
this guy is the one to look at.
I know C, E, and G, and but basically the sound, it didn't mush up.
No.
So it's a very
stunning.
The cheesy word is transparent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the screen protecting us from COVID-19.
It's so strange. At least I can't see my reflection.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hugging you, man. You're such a nice guy as well.
Oh, mate. I've paid him to say that. So, yeah.
Not enough.
Contract has been met. We've got one more amp I want to try this
with. Man.
So we've got the Synergy stuff here. Ooh. But basically it's modules, and we've got a Dumble style amp here, which is another classic. I mean, this is the sought after amp. Everyone talks about Dumble.
Yeah, man.
And so I've never actually
played as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just great to be able to. You've got these modules, and you can have like a Bogner Overdrive, and then you can have like a Fendery clean, and
it's madness. Yeah. Absolute madness.
Brilliant. So let's have a listen to how this Dumble sounds on the neck pickup. It's a lot warmer and a lot spongier feeling than the AC or the Tone King.
I was listening to your licks.
Sorry. Lovely.
That's lovely sound, isn't it?
It's really warm.
Yeah, it's very warm.
It's like getting into a big bed. And then
I just want to play Hendrix.
Yeah. No, I'd like to do more of an in-depth thing with that, but that is the Plexi Drive for that. I'm hoping, I can imagine this is going to be pretty cool. It's got the pick attacks there as well with the lightening up of it. I'm going to get you to play some riffs. I'm actually going to... Oh, sorry. Noodle. That was cool. I'm going to change the drive a bit because at the moment we've got this. The drive is like, as you can see, it's earlier than I wake up in the morning. Well, yeah, I don't wake up at that time. So let's put it to more towards the time I wake up. And I think this is going to be pretty tasty. Can you give me an E power chord? Take the bass switch, so you see if that makes any difference to the low end of that as well. Let's back to the bass switch. Yeah, I think I prefer it with the dumble with the bass switch off, it gives you a bit more tightness. Oh, it sounds
so nice.
Playing sounds amazing, man, and the tone is.
The tone is something else. It really is. These guitars are helping as well. They are just...
Yeah, they are the bee's
another
knees.
Level.
But I'd say that, I don't know, I'm a pedal board guy. I turn up to gigs with just a pedal board and borrow whatever backlines there. And to have that Plexi sound in such a small footprint...
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a kind of a no-brainer, really. I mean, I only use 5 pedals.
Do we know the price range of this?
I wouldn't know the price ranges, but I'm sure people can find out on various in the description. Various websites will have this for sale. It's a Plexi in a box, and what more could you want? I mean, the actual deluxe version has a boost and some extra controls and things, but really, there's a ton of features already packed into the Mini. I've enjoyed this, Karl. Thank you.
Mate, it's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Everyone should check out Karl if you haven't checked him out already. His YouTube will be in the description, and you're on Instagram and all the usual stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff, man.
What's the Instagram again?
I think everything's Karl Goden or in that vein, but
nice. Yeah. All right, absolute pleasure, dude.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Thank you.